everybody. We find ourselves in crazy times right now, and those of you who know me know that one of my callings in life is to support children and to care for children. As a teacher and educator, every single day, my mission is to bring out the best in kids. No More Quo is an initiative that I have set out as a reference and a resource for families, women, people to live intentionally. Since we find ourselves in a new world with virtual learning from home and quarantine efforts, I thought it would be good to let people know some ways that you can support your kids at home and get through this in order to thrive, not just survive. I know that the challenges that are before us are complicated and difficult. I know that many are faced with teaching and your classroom has become your home. So I want to help you as a parent be the best that you can be to support your kids in your home. Your children need two things from you before they can learn effectively. The two things that your kids need from you are your patience and your presence. You're thinking, well, they're definitely getting my presence. We are attached at the hip, right? Activities are canceled. Work is canceled for some. We aren't able to go anywhere. We're all really at home more together than we ever have been. But I'm not talking about just your physical presence. I mean to be present. So how can, first of all, you be patient? Your kids have been thrown into a pandemic. This is history in the making. With that, I know as parents, we are stressed. It is really important that you don't put your fears and your stress outward into your children's lives. Financial difficulty, job insecurity, fear, uncertainty, all these things are real stresses. But our job as parents is to shelter and to shield our kids from this. So instead of letting it build up and up and up and spill out into our kids' lives, we need to display peace in the storm. In this time of virtual learning, it is really important that you do not expect perfection out of your children. You can set your expectations high and still encourage them to be and do their best, but you also need to provide grace and even let go a little bit. We need to care for them, meet their needs, encourage them through this very uncertain time. Another way to help show patience is to be okay with noise. I know that those of you that aren't teachers every day might be used to a more quiet work environment, but remember that your kids are kind of confined. Their world has been changed, and a lot of the ways in which they were able to express noise and have noise have been taken away from them. And they're children. Developmentally, they need to make noise. So let them be loud at times and let them be noisy at times. We cannot stifle that right now, even in the four walls of our home. Energy. Let them have energy. Let them bounce off the walls at times. Let them have activity. It's okay. Again, a lot of their activities and hobbies have been taken away. Developmentally, children have a lot of energy that they have to express. So allow them the chance to get out their energy. Another way that you can be patient with your children is to be mindful of your tone of voice. Try your best to keep your tone of voice calm and peaceful. Try very hard not to yell or lash out. Try to use encouraging words. Your facial expressions can also show patience. Even when inside you might be growing very frustrated, on the outside, show peace on your face. Smile at them as often as you can. You also need to take care of yourself so that you can be more patient for your children. Stress relief for you as a parent is important. There are various ways to relieve stress. Creativity. Some of you guys like to paint, take baths, take naps, read, do a puzzle, drink your tea, drink your coffee. Having moments to just step away and rejuvenate yourself is vital during this time. So be willing to hit the pause button, to remove yourself and fill yourself up a bit. So again, your children, in order for them to learn, they need your patience. Your children also need for you to be present. Yes, you are physically present in the same house for a very long time, for many days in a row. But we also need to be intentional about being present. How do we do that? Well, number one, we need to be asking our children questions. We need to check in with them periodically. How are you doing? How are you feeling about this? We need to be having open conversations with our kids. You need to laugh every day. This is a serious time that we're living in, but we can always find something to laugh about. So make it an effort and an intention in the stress of teaching your kids at home to laugh. Even if it's fake, just let it roll. Make sure that you are laughing with your children. Play with them, engage them, play games, go outside together. Just sit and watch them. Let them know that you're just sitting and being with them. Interact with them. The beauty of this crisis is that we get more time with our children than ever. So let this be a time where you interact and where you engage their hearts. Practical ways as well to be present is to just let them sit with you. I know a lot of us are working at home. Let them sit next to you. Let them know you want them to sit next to you. Let them be close to you in your work environments. Greet them. I know for me, working at home, I'm busy working by the time they get up. It's important that I stop what I'm doing, that I look them in the eyes, that I take the time to give them a hug and say good morning. Make sure at night, tuck them in, give them a chance to talk, be present. I think just stopping and being with them, putting your phone down, putting it out of the room, let them know that you're there. We have a big responsibility as parents during this time to help our children thrive, not just survive. In order for them to excel and to continue to move forward in their learning and in their education, their needs need to be met. So to recap, we want our children to see us be patient, and we want our children to know that we are present.